So is dating and getting relationships in 2023 a lost cause? Like, is finding true love or genuine connection just done for in 2023? No. I personally don't think so. Is the dynamic of the man and woman messed up? Yes, I do think so. And I feel like that and social media plays a big part in why everyone has this perception that relationships is a lost cause. If you go on social media, bro, it's just like you see everyone has this perception of it's either man saying woman ain't nothing and they all HOEs, or woman saying niggas ain't and they broke, they bum. You know what I mean? And with this mindset running around, you're never going to genuinely attract a partner that you genuinely want if you think all niggas are shit, or if you think all women are HOEs. Now everyone has a past, everyone does, yeah. But it really comes down to what do you want? What do you want out of a person that you want to attract? You know what I mean? Because yeah, it can be hard to find someone that's genuinely for you, but you're not gonna find someone that's for you by going to a party, going to a bar. You know what I mean? Putting yourself in degenerate energy, and all you're gonna find is degeneracy. And so you do find a girl that just came out there for the first night. There's still something in her that wanted her to go out. You know what I mean? I am big fan of this. I say, as a man in your single life, you need to be focused on building yourself. I say from 17 or 18 to 25 years old, you should be working on building yourself up as a man, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, to become that man that women want. And I'm not saying you can't focus on women. That's just dumb. I'm just saying don't make them your main thing. Don't get too caught up in the game of dealing with different women, sleeping with different women, especially. And in that 7 year gap for women, they're supposed to be focused on finding a man to build them up, because by 25 they should have a man that wants them or want to provide for them, because women women come into the movie, guys create the movie, men create the movie, women come into it. You know what I mean? So it really comes down to building up to what you're supposed to be. And I want to speak on this celibacy. This is why I really said celibacy and no fap semen retention as a man is very important. When you are retaining your seed and you're retaining your sexual energy, you're not sharing with multiple women, you start to realize what you really want in a woman. You don't look at women for just them a piece of meat. You look at them for who they are. Because a lot of women got a vajayjay and they got a fat little wooty woo, you feel me? But not every woman can care for you mentally, spiritually, emotionally. Not woman can be there for you. Not woman can nurture you and feed you. You know what I mean? When I don't mean just food, I mean just feed you and water you. You know what I mean? And when you start to go on this celibate journey, you start to like really look at women for who they are. And a lot of men think they know what they want, but they don't know what they want because they're thinking with the wrong head. They thinking with the bottom head, not the top one. And it's hard to get out this trap. It's just like, especially when it's easy for you to get a lot of women. It's just not easy to not stop dealing with different women. But it is easy to like take your power back and realize who you are. And I'll say this though, a lot of women, I feel like the dynamic of the man and woman, the masculine energy and the feminine energy has really been switched up. And I feel like the higher ups in society and social media has played a big part in this. Like, a woman will be straight up ready to fight. Guys, they get ready to go grab guns nowadays. You know what I mean? Like, what happened to fighting and going knuckling up? Nah, men don't want to do that no more. Men act off emotion now, and women are acting more in their masculine energy. And it's so weird. Men are being more emotional, and women are being more masculine. Like, why is the dynamic messed up? And it comes down to them trying to ruin the household, like ruin the man and woman household, where a lot of men don't have the man in the household. It's just they raised by their mama, so they come out soft and emotional. And I don't mean soft and emotional, but a lot of men act off emotion because they just be around. We grew up in this, just being raised by your mom. Every man needs another masculine figure, especially when growing up, to see what they're supposed to do and not do as a man. You're supposed to always stay in your masculine frame. You shouldn't get swayed off of emotion. You shouldn't be running off of emotion. When you run off emotion, men do stupid things like shoot up schools and crazy stuff like that. You're supposed to be in your masculine frame. Women run off emotion, we run off logic. And I feel like the masculine energy and the feminine energy of men and women are messed up. You're supposed to have a balance. Like, you're supposed to have a balance in your masculine and feminine energies. And it's like, you got to be, men and women are supposed to be like this. Your masculine feminine energy is supposed to be balanced and close. Some men are way more on their feminine and far from their masculine energy. And some women are far in their masculine and far from their feminine energy. And I'm not saying like, oh, I'm gay, whatever the word, I'm not maybe like strike the words, whatever. But when I mean being your feminine energy, I mean being nurturing, being loving, being caring, creation. Whenever you're creating something, you're going into your feminine energy. When you're going into that creative mindset, you know what I mean. Whenever you're ready to take action and build, you're in your masculine energy. You know what I mean. So a lot of men don't have that balance, and a lot of women don't either. And a lot of people think they want to attract the person they want, but you can't attract the person you want being who you are. You're going to attract who you are. Most importantly, you're going to attract who you are, not who you want. A lot of us be like, oh man, why, man, these women ain't none. All these women be cheating, man. All these women are HOVs, bro. That's because that's who you're attracting. That's who are you at heart? What are you doing? You have to become the person that you want to attract. That's literally the key. Because a lot of people, they want this. I want, like women like, I want a man that got this, that. But what do you bring? What are you doing? You know what I mean? And a lot of people don't want to come to that reality. They don't want to like just take accountability for what's going on. Like you gotta, what do you bring to the table? You can't just bring a chicken wing and want them to bring the leg, the turkey, the macaroni, all that. You know what I mean? Like you got to bring something too to the table, and it goes both ways. And toxic relationships seem like they've just been so widely popular all over the internet. Oh, my relationship toxic, or oh, my what's name is toxic. That's not healthy. If y'all are toxic, if y'all are toxic, just let it go. Like you're just wasting your time and you're wasting energy because you feel comfortable there. A lot of us are dealing with people because we're comfortable with them, as it feels at home. We don't want to restart with nobody else. We have to relearn someone, and that's understandable. But you got to think about long term. Is this going to make you happy? Is it growing you? Is this person feeding you into you, or is it draining you? How do you feel when you get done hanging with this person or chilling with this person, sharing energy with this person? Do you feel drained, or do you feel like alive? You know, and a lot of y'all know the answer to that, but y'all don't want to get away from it because it's just like it's something y'all used to. You know what I mean? Or it's easier said than done. But it really comes down to, man, if you really want to better yourself, you have to. It comes down to even your relationships, who you relationship with. Relationships are not dead in 2023. It's not like a lost cause. It's just a lot of people don't want to do the work or do what they got to do to attract the person they want. Or most importantly, a lot of people can't be alone until they meet the person they want. A lot of people have to be in the presence of somebody else. And what's very important is alone time. If you spend time alone with yourself, you get to learn yourself. A lot of us don't know. A lot of people don't know themselves. You know, they don't know what they want out of another person. They want another person, but they don't know what they really expect. So when you get in a relationship, it gets toxic because they cross your boundaries, and then you look over all the negative things and the red flags. And to be so for real, the same red flags, at the beginning of the relationship is the same reason why y'all break up. And if you think about all the relationships you've been in and all the ones that went to trash, think about that. All the red flags you ignored is the same reason why y'all broke up. When we first started talking, he was talking on the women, but I just ignored it because, we just started. And boom, the same reason I broke up because he cheated. Oh, well, I was messing with her beginning relationship, and, she was being dry, going down to partying, and, I was, at first I was a red flag, but, she bad, you know what I mean? So I ignored it. Boom, y'all break up because she ended up sleeping with a nigga after she went to a party. Like, it's just like, bro, you got to set down boundaries and ground rules when you first meet a person. Figure out who they are. Ask some questions about what's your relationship with your parents. How do you feel about yourself? Who do you see yourself in 5 years? No. And this goes on both spectrum, bro. Because I don't think a woman should work. I don't think a woman should have to work hard and go to her job. A woman could do what she wants. She want to work, she can. She don't, she don't. I just want a woman that's motivated, or a woman that wants something out of life. A woman that's strong-headed, that's not weak-minded. I don't want a strong one. I don't want like a weak-minded woman. I want a woman that knows if we had kids, she can handle that. If she go under pressure, how she act under pressure. Yeah, women are for motion. They gonna scrabble, but a lot of women are headstrong where they can handle themselves. Or she can take care of me in a way where if I'm like sick or whatever's going on, bro. Because you don't want the woman to do much. You just want the woman to play her part and you play your part as a man. So relationships are not dead. Build yourself to become the person that you want to attract. If you want to attract a beautiful woman, she's smart, she knows what she want, or she got stuff going on in her life, or whatever it is, become a high value male, become strong mentally, build yourself, working out, all these things you're going to attract. And of course, yeah, you might attract a couple of Jezebel spirits, women that try to drain your energy because they're attracted to your energy. But with you holding your energy, you can see right through those type of women. You can see the women that are meant for you and the women that are just there to try to suck your, drain your energy. And women, y'all have intuition. Women have intuition. Y'all just ignore it all the time. Y'all intuition tell y'all shit all the time. Oh, this man this man that. But you ignore it because like, oh, nah, I'm getting the benefit of the doubt because he's sweetening your ear up and he's selling you a dream. Know what's for you. You know what's for you, but you go to what's comfortable. You go to what's not good for you. But at the end of the day, you start a toxic relationship. It takes two people for it to be a toxic relationship. So figure out what you got to do. Figure out what's going on. What's going on with your current situation? What's going on in your relationship right now? Is this person taking too long to text you back? Or is this person being dry? Or is this person not acting the same way they were when you first met them? Well, honeymoon phase. Or it could just be that, hey, they got another person. Or it could just be that connection is not there like it used to be. A lot of people can't think about your connection. Can you and your person be in the room together with no distractions, no TV, no phones? Can y'all sit there and just bask in each other's energy and just talk and vibe? That's a real connection. If you cannot be around your person without a distraction, that's not a real relationship, man. That's a distraction. It's over something that's just it's superficial. And when you really like learn yourself and you love yourself and you put boundaries down for yourself and you know what you want, you're not going to get in a toxic relationship. You're not going to deal with HOE or what do you call it? These deadbeat niggas, because it's just like you know what you want. Them same women that are independent and they know what they want out of life and they, smart and all that. A lot of men avoid them type of women. Oh, she too much work. She too much to handle. Or she too bougie. No, bro. She just knows what she want. She not gonna deal with the same tired nigga. She ain't gonna deal with no nigga that's not just finna sit here and not give in to her. You know what I mean? Yeah, some women be over there. Oh, I want a nigga that's rich and want money. Da, da, da. Some women don't really want that. Like some women do want that, but that's a plus. You know what I mean? You can't just be no broke nigga, but she just want all the package. And just like, man, we want a woman that look good. She can provide for us. When we go out in public, she make me look good. I make her look good. It's a bunch of different like things that we want. And there's nothing wrong with what you want. Just know what you want and stand on that. And don't go on the side of that. And don't put women above you as men. Focus on you, and women will too. Woman, build yourself as a woman. Basking on feminine energy. Love yourself. Love who you are. Don't let niggas step over you and walk over you like a doormat. And set boundaries. Some women are so nice they don't even know how to set boundaries. They let men do certain stuff and get away with certain stuff. And men, you set boundaries with your woman and check her. Don't control her, lead her. You know what I mean? She want to be led. Women don't want to be controlled. They want to be led. Okay. And when a woman can look up to you and she love how you are as a man, she trusts your work. All you got as a man is your word. Man, you good, man. Stay in your masculine frame. Don't go off emotion with your woman. Lead her. She don't want her problems fixed. She want to feel better. All right. Now, if I'm going to rant, I really appreciate y'all for tuning into the Alchemist Cast, Alchemist Podcast. If y'all want to see the visual of this, go check out my YouTube channel, Kale Alchemist, man. I got more coming for y'all. And if you watch this on YouTube, go watch it on Apple Podcasts and on Spotify Podcasts at the Alchemist Cast. Okay. I love y'all, Alchemist Gang. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. And I'll see you in the next cast. Peace.